Where are we headed to this morning? It's early. I got up early, set the alarm, woke the dogs up early. I got a loaded pack here, got my jacket, and we're going to go someplace that's a little bit scary. Actually, it's really scary, and I'm probably going to be the only person there. So come along with me and see where we end up. Hopefully we'll make it out alive. The dogs are going to stay back here at camp. You can tell Mr. Echo's not too excited about that, but it'll only be a couple hours. Good morning, pronghorn. And they're fast. Holy smokes. So where we're headed, it's making me nervous already. I'm starting to kind of get the heebie-jeebies. Fear is kind of starting to hit me. And as soon as we get to where we get, the fear is going to be definitely setting in. And then it's a matter of holding back the fear long enough until we're done. This is kind of an ominous sign. This must be some logging technique or something. Very strange. Very ominous feeling. This is frightening. I'm literally the only person going down here. And just as I enter now, it is cold. Very cold. So I have gloves on and pants. I'm wearing pants. Got hiking boots on. And I do have a jacket here, which I'm going to put on like right now because I'm actually already cold and it's just going to get colder down there. So much colder because we're going down, down, down. I have a lot of lights. I got my headlamp here, my trusty headlamp. But this battery may not last the full length. We got almost a mile to go in and then a mile back out. And since I'm going to be recording video in there, I'm going to spend extra time in there. So I do have extra lights. I got these flashlights. I brought 2 of these, fully charged. Plus I have Dodger's dog light, so I can snap that on here. I also have a small light. I have a couple small lights that are, hopefully I won't need them because they're pretty small, but I have those as backups. Now I'm wondering, do I have enough light? These are very bright. The batteries don't last particularly long, depending on how bright you set them at, so you can dim them. So let's go inside and see what happens. You might think I'm making a big deal out of this, but it's creepy being the only one. And we're going to get all the way back there. I'm going to be the only person in there. Okay, take a look at where we're headed. Yeah, that's where I'm going. This is where we came from. And what I did is I put on long sleeve shirt. I feel a lot better already. Got gloves on. Think we're good to go. There's absolutely nobody in here, which is pretty freaky. It's pretty freaky. I can hear water dropping. maybe like a rodent scurrying around. And these rocks are very close to my head. It's gonna get tighter. So stick with me, you guys. I'm gonna need you here. This is just creepy. I have to bend down to get through this. Just a little bit. And kind of crouch down. And take a look at this ground that we're walking on here. This is all lava rocks down here. Pretty sharp, really. You don't want to fall. In fact, there was a lady that was coming out. She was probably the first person in here this morning, and she cut herself. She said she fell, and she had a small gash on her finger. She said it got slippery at the end, and that's how she cut her finger. Let's hope that doesn't happen to me. Yeah, you got to see this. This is where it really opens up here, which feels nice. It just feels like we're in a tunnel now. Which, I mean, it is. It's a tunnel. It's a lava tunnel. It just curves around there. You can see the patterns in the ground from where the lava cooled. You can see the flow going there. It's very sharp, sharp lava rocks here. Well, I need that on so I can see. I'm trying to use my lights as little as possible, but at the same time, you want to be able to see. You don't want to hit your head, and you want to make sure you have good footing because there's a lot of loose rocks. So now we've come to a spot where we're gonna have to crawl, basically. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be on my hands and knees. It's sharp, but I can manage this with the gloves on. And my backpack kind of keeps me from hitting my head. It's all cracked up here. Whew. There's a Band-Aid down here. Whew. I gotta go slow. I don't have any padding on my knees, so I have to pretty much stay on my feet, which means you're kind of squat walking. Is that graffiti? What is that? Well, there's some writing up here. Actually, I don't know if I want to see what it says. Oh. It's so neat in here, but very scary. It's quite scary. I mean, it's a good thing I have you guys with me. If I wasn't talking to you or to myself, it's just dead silent in here. And I don't know if I'm the guy that's made out for this kind of adventuring, you know, completely on my own. We got a ways to go, and it's just going to get deeper and darker and more intense. So I'm glad I have you guys here with me. Let's continue on. Oh, I gotta be careful. See, I'm trying to hold the camera while I do this, which is pretty dumb, but it's the only way to capture the footage right now. Man, I would like to get a mount for this GoPro. I could mount it on my head or on my chest, and I think that would give you guys some good views, and it would free up my hands. I can kind of switch off. Yeah, you hear those loose rocks? Okay, here's where we come out. I can almost stand up. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh. Okay, now that I can stand. Whew, that's nice. Oh. I gotta catch my breath. You can just hear everything under here. I mean, by that, I mean you can hear nothing. It's dead silent. I don't even hear a water droplet. Man, can you imagine how much safer I would feel if Echo's down here with me? Just having that companionship. So you guys are my companions. You'll be here if I hopefully don't hurt myself. You'll be here if I get lost. Okay. Whew. You can see this cave is not very wide. It's about 30 feet wide. And at the tallest points, I think it's about 30, 40 feet tall. which is pretty big. It feels pretty big. You got to watch your feet, my feet down here. Then if I step over here, it's like it's very slanted. So you kind of just jam your foot in to places like this, but you don't want to be in a spot where you could twist your ankle. But the narrowest, or the shortest spot, I think we already passed through. And that was only maybe 4 feet tall. Oh, you can really hear the echo. 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 Woo. Got out. Hit the like button. Like and subscribe. Oh, I got all kinds of lights pointing at me, pointing at you. At the same time, I'm trying to save my lights as much as possible, because that's really the biggest fear out here, in here. If you run out of light, then, I mean, you're scrounging for any kind of light that you might have. Like if you have a little light on your watch or something that glows in the dark. I mean, you don't understand pitch black until you're down in a place like this and you turn off all your lights, which I'm going to do here in a minute. I won't make you guys watch that because there's not going to be much to see. But it's fun to like remind yourself of where you really are in the depths of hell. All right, so now we have to duck down here a little bit. Oh, quite a bit. Oh, yeah. This is at least as short as what we just went through. Oh, there's a price to pay, I guess, to get to the end, which may or may not be rewarding. I mean, it will be for me, but sometimes it's not that exciting at the end. Wow, what do you guys think of this footage? I hope it's working for you. And I hope you get it. Like it's difficult to record while you're trekking through here in the dark. Let me brighten this light here. Now I do have this flashlight here, which has been working pretty good for myself and for lighting up the scenes. And I got it attached to this carabiner, which is kind of working pretty good. That way I don't lose it. I don't have to carry it in my pocket where it's kind of like bouncing around. I feel like I could lose it maybe in my pocket. Well, that works pretty good. I'm just taking a break right now, sitting down. Thinking about Dodger this morning. He did not want to get up. Wasn't too early, you know, it's like 6 o'clock, a little bit before 6. And a lot of times I'll wake up that early, but I don't make the dogs get up then if they don't want to. And Dodger never does, you know, he's old now, so he sleeps. He just sleeps in a little bit. So I had to force him up. I kind of pick him up, and then he gets on his legs and stretches, and he's like, okay, I think I got this. But he's really kind of weak, you know, in the morning. But once he warms up, and then I took him on a little walk this morning, and he ran back to camp. You know, I mean, maybe he was excited for the food and stuff like that. Echo ran back to camp, and Dodger ran with him. Echo got real excited to see Dodger running. So just things like that. Like, I'm so lucky. This lifestyle that I've chosen for me and the dogs, I feel so lucky. I get to do things like this when I want, you know, and having the YouTube channel where you guys watch, you know, it does help support us. You know, we don't make that much money really, but kind of just scraping by, you know, not driving too much so I don't spend too much on gas money. That helps a lot. And pinching pennies whenever I can. Whenever I can, you know, at the same time, like I do have health insurance for the dogs. I try to buy the dogs, you know, really good food. They eat really good, high quality food. And I got, you know, things for them, like the dog tracker for Mr. Echo. And then keeping the rig in, you know, good working shape, you know, keeping it maintained. So that's where my money goes. Things like this camera equipment, even things like this flashlight. You guys sent us this. It's freaking awesome. This camera that I'm talking to you on right now, Van Life Culture sent us this camera, and the light that's on the camera, he sent that as well. He sent me batteries for it. There's an SD card in here. So I just want to thank you guys, all you subscribers out there. Awesome, awesome people out there. Really awesome. Teresa sent us some money through PayPal the other day, which was super awesome. She said it's for mice repellent. She has this mice repellent that she thinks will work for us. So I want to say thank you to Teresa, and thank all of you for hitting that like button. Let us know you're watching, and please subscribe so you don't miss our adventures. This is a rare occasion where we're in the depths of the underground darkness. Usually you'll see everything is brightly lit, and there'll be trees and plants and animals. So if this is your first time watching, you know, if you're searching for caving adventures and our video popped up, then hit subscribe and see what other kind of adventures we do. You might like what you see. You might get bored too, but we live full time in the RV, and that's the way I like it. I'm getting that feeling right now where I feel like, oh, I did my hike for the day. Of course, I'm not done. I'm not even halfway yet, but I want to get back into the trailer, maybe make some coffee, turn the dinette into a bed, and then I can lay there and I can just watch Jackass or Star Wars and eat. I'm hungry. It just keeps going. Keeps going. And these are really interesting formations here. You can see all this lava rock down here. You can imagine that when it was hot, like bumpy, wavy lava. And then you see this flat chunk here. A couple flat chunks. There's one sticking up. And what that is where it's cracked on the ceiling here and fallen into it. You can almost see like little ripples in the lava that it fell into. Yeah, you really can. You can see ripples. If you look up here, you can see, you might not be able to see on camera, but you can see where it fell from basically. Yeah, that shape is right there. You see these jaggedy shards here where they've fallen from the ceiling into the lava. I hope you can get a sense of the size of all of this, but the ceiling's about 30 feet up. And here we have a lot of fallen rocks. I mean, boulders. These are huge. And that gives this whole area a different feeling. Just sort of like, oh yeah, they're not stable. Geez, this one's not either. Okay. And just like that now, we made it to the end. This is the end, we made it. I'm going to show you what's up here. It's kind of creepy. There's some graffiti up here for sure. And then you can go all the way back here into that hole. Let's do it. Yeah, right. Seriously, I'm not gonna. Oh. Holy cow. Well, we did it. We made it to the end. Now we got to make it back out. I got jammed in here. I'm just taking a break here. Drink some water. Listening to the silence. Like I can kind of hear things. Definitely my voice echoes and reverberates. It's like this deep ooh, ooh. And it goes on for a few seconds. But what's really weird is I feel like I can hear water, like a waterfall. And every once in a while, I feel like I can hear like a little crack. And almost like a drone. Like I feel like I can hear a freeway or something. Like booms or thuds. It's just weird to think that I'm underground. Yeah, it reverberates like through the rocks. And kind of rings through the rocks. It's just dirt and rock above me. I'm just buried, like I'm buried alive right now. little workout climbing out of that thing. And it's hot instantly. I mean, obviously, right? But it gets cold in there. Very cool experience. So glad I did that. So much fun. So like eye-opening, literally and figuratively, when you come out and you see the sun, clear blue sky. I'll see you guys in the next video.